Back out fresh on the scene. 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 Back out.
Dun dun dun. All right, this is the curved mirror that ISSY Auto sent me to try out. I thought it was kind of strange. It didn't come with any kind of rubber mounting bracket, so you know, it just, I mocked it up a little bit. It's just really precise. It looks like it's a really snug fit. So I'm gonna test it out and see what it thinks. I hope it's just not gonna, my only worry is that it's gonna like shake. So I really don't want a mirror that shakes whenever I look at it, because it kind of defeats the purpose of the mirror. But we're gonna try. This is what I got now, and that's all I can see out of it. And I mean, it's okay, it does what it's supposed to do, but I think the curved mirror will be a lot better. And it's kind of like funky how I mounted it. It's off to the side over here. I got this on Amazon. I think it was like 20 bucks. It does its job. It doesn't move like from the vibrations. Like, it's always clear and doesn't move. I do like that part. I'd pretty much rather have a mirror that I could only see out of the middle than a mirror that shook and I couldn't see out of it all. So we're gonna test out the one from ISSY Auto, and we're gonna see if we're gonna leave it on or we're gonna put this one back on. So like I said, I mean, this mirror does fine. It's just a very narrow view. So you can see how much of the car you can see. You can only see pretty much like in the bed of the Razor and the car. So I'm gonna bolt the other one up and kind of compare them, and we'll go from there. Alright. Super easy to install. Just need to take this bad boy off. I mean, don't underestimate the value of being able to see behind you. Like, it's really important. I mean, maybe you just spent $20,000 on a side-by-side and like mirrors aren't at the top of your list, but like it should definitely be in your top 5. Like, number 1, if your vehicle didn't come with it, harnesses. Number 2, after harnesses would be let's see, harnesses, lighting, a winch, and mirrors. That's pretty much all you need. And then all this other stuff like sound and everything else, that should be secondary. But like, you definitely need to be able to see behind you, at least straight behind you. So I mean, for what these cost, it's kind of a no-brainer. Oops. It's really hot. It's like it's at least 90 degrees. It might be more in my garage. this lines up really good. Now that I got 2 screws in, 2 bolts in, I can kind of like line it up. See, I want it to be more over here. I mean, you can definitely see more out of it. I think I like that. So that's as far over as I can get it. Yeah. I mean, it looks good. It looks cleaner. It's like out of the way. So, yeah, I mean, all in all, I think it's decent. I mean, I didn't try to mock this up or anything. You guys are watching like the straight up, like, I literally just took it out of the package that came in and, you know, put it up there. I'm out in my garage, sweating my ass off. I'm gonna put a link. I already like it. I'm gonna put a link to this in the bottom of the video. You know, I think it's a pretty decent mirror. The one thing that I'm gonna have to check is that it doesn't vibrate while I'm riding. If it vibrates while I'm riding, I'm not going to put a link to the bottom because I don't want any of you guys to buy it because it's junk. So I'm gonna go for a ride and make sure it's not junk, and then if it's not junk, then I'll put a link. I mean, it fits really good. I'll say that. I might have to get out my little socket and crank it down a little bit, but it does seem like it fits really well. So, yeah, I like that. It's definitely up out of the way more. Yeah, I would say it's definitely better. It's a cleaner look, too. Alright, so now with this new one, instead of looking over here like that, it's right in the middle, and you got a bigger field of view. It looks a little different on the camera versus the eyes, but I would say I like it. I can kind of see more left and right, and I don't have to look over the right. I can just, instead of being like this and going over here, I can kind of just glance up and glance down, glance up and down. I definitely think it's better, and I like where it's at, and it looks a lot cleaner. So I think this thing is $25, and I'm gonna take it for a ride and make sure it doesn't shake, because that's what is gonna make the difference, is if it shakes. It's kind of, if it shakes, it's no good. But as long as you can see out of it while you're riding, then I'd say it's good to go. There's a quad. I got a little bit better range of vision, and it's just like, it's right above me, so now I can see. So overall, I'd say it's like 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10. Definitely recommend. I'm gonna put a link to the bottom, at the bottom of the video. Go ahead and buy them up, and man, they're on Amazon, so you can get them, you know, 2-3 days later. Thanks for watching, guys. You know, check out my other videos. Please subscribe, and we'll see you next time.
Fresh on the scene.
Back out fresh on the scene.
Back out fresh on the scene. Franchise best on the team. Franchise best on the team. Franchise best on the team. Franchise best on the team.
Franchise best on the team.
Back out fresh on the scene.
Back out fresh on the scene.
Back out fresh on the scene.